especially on the towns where the people who are elected and appointed and are holding the line for this tyranny, where they live and breathe, and you spotlight them and you tell them we won't comply, then they're going to have to course correct. I want to bring up a few friends here. One of my girlfriends. This is Lisa. Tell me what county you're in. You're going to read something very similar to the moment.
So I'm Lisa, and I'm from San Mateo County, and I know that everyone after the election felt so much pain and sorrow in their heart because it didn't happen the way we wanted. But I want to read to you a letter that was written by a great patriot on December 19th in 1776 when he was fighting the British tyrants. The fight's the same, the names are just different and the weapons are different. But this is the American crisis. I would encourage you to read this book, it's amazing. This is a letter from Thomas, and he says, "These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will in this crisis shrink from service to his country. But he that stands in its now deserves the love and thinks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. And we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. 'Tis dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to set a proper price upon its good, and it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Britain, with an army to enforce her tyranny, sort of like Newsom, right, has declared that she has a right not only to tax, but to bind us in all cases. And if being bound in that manner is not slavery, then there is not such a thing as slavery upon earth. For so unlimited a power can only belong to God. I know we have not started to fight. I know we have not. And I want to say something before we hand it over to you. So I grew up not far from the site of the first American Revolution, the American Revolution, where all the first battles were held. And I want to say there is a inscription on the ground as you walk up to the first battle site, and it says, and this is really indicative of what we were speaking about earlier.
I'm sorry. It's a what? It's a tuxedo that holds the picture. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want that.
So the suspense. What does it say at the site of the first battles of the American Revolution? It says, "A thunderbolt strikes on an inch of ground, but the light fills up the horizon." If you think about that, that means we take a stand, someplace, one group of people, and that sets light to the whole world, to the whole nation. So as our friend spoke, this is what is our duty right now, is to stand together in peaceful, nonviolent resistance against the tyranny, against the control measures. And what's it going to look like? It looks like election fraud. It looks like mask mandates. It looks like fraudulent PCR tests that are literally the thing that is being used to determine every single restriction, and then finally the vaccines. So that is what it looks like in this moment, and that is the battle that we fight together. You know, you can see out on the edges that people are coming here in opposition.
They don't know. You know that sign? And we're fighting for you too. That's what I would say is we're fighting for the future and the soul of our country. And thank you. This gentleman, I'm going to hit it one more time over. And before everyone leaves today, I know a bunch of you getting on a bus, but whoever can't, please come and sign up with the Freedom Angels. We are going to be organizing, continuing organizing in the counties. Keep your eyes on it and get engaged. It's the only way we're going to do this together. Thank you.
Where you had a rally, we are there. Today we get up by 6 o'clock and we had to come here by 2 buses. Now the bus tied 2. We have to go. And we say sorry, we're not going to come to me right now and to the bus. But from now on, where you get a rally, let we know. We will show up right there. Goodbye and don't again! Don't again! Don't again! Thank you, everybody!
All right, we've got a friend here who's going to speak a few words.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're feeling good today. Yeah, this is what is called beautiful. All right, first I want to thank Tara and Denise and the Freedom Angels. Let's give them a round of applause. These ladies are amazing. They set this whole thing up. No big money, no big corporate interests involved. This is grassroots. This is what it's all about, right? Grassroots. We love our country. We want Trump to take us to the next step. Get rid of the corruption. The corruption that's throughout. Not only some of the Republicans, but the Democrats. The whole system. They run on money. And we are tired of this. We don't want it anymore. This is our stand. We are taking a stand today, ladies and gentlemen. And so I'm going to read a couple things because I wanted to put this together and make it sound really good. But my heart is here, and I'm just going to do this real quickly. So I want to thank everyone for being here today. This is what America is all about. The right to assemble, the right to protest, and the right and obligation to fix the system when it is broken. Now our system is not only broken, but our wonderful country is being attacked. USA! 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 It is our job to defend it and destroy the evil that threatens to take down this wonderful experiment in freedom and democracy. Okay, American patriots, what are we doing today? It's a rally call. This is a call to arms, a call to defend our freedom, a call to purge corruption, a call to a declaration of truth over lies. Can you believe that the liberal media, every single word that comes out of their mouths is a lie, and nobody calls them on it, except us. So this is our job. We have to call out the media every single time they lie. Get on your emails, get on your text, get on the post, get on the blog. Listen to Dan Bongino, listen to the conservative hosts. They give you the information, but we have to respond. We have to get on those lines of communication and say, this is unacceptable. We don't accept this garbage, these lies anymore, right? Right? All right. So it's a call to fight the tyranny before it's too late. Okay, let's do a little cheer. It's kind of obvious what the answer is on these, but let's go for it. Okay, so say yes or no. You guys ready? Okay. Will we stop the steal? Yes! Will we stop the theft? Yes! Will we stop the tyranny? Yes! Will we stop the globalists that want to take over our country? Yes! Will we fight stupidity? Yes! Will we fight ignorance? Yes! Will we fight the propaganda? Yes! Will we fight George Soros? the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Clintons, those who want a new world order. All right, do you feel it? You feel the strength, you feel the unity, feel that love for our country among us? That is powerful. That is powerful. That's what we need to get together. Get on these, sign up over here. Talk to your county. Talk to your board of supervisors. They are trying to institute this tyranny. And nobody's complaining, so we all gotta get over to that county. I just signed up, and I'm actually going into the county board of directors, and I'm talking. And they're trying to ram this stuff, all this stuff about this COVID garbage, these lies, trying to ram it down our throat. Have you seen those signs that they post in a lot of your government buildings? Those are illegal. Newsom cannot mandate anything. Right? That's illegal, but what do you see on all your businesses? You have to wear a mask because Newsom has obligated us and has made it a law. There's no law. There's no law. And the masks don't work. And the shutdowns don't work. It has been proven that the shutdowns do not work. Where they should be putting their energy is into getting those things that help cure, to get those to the most vulnerable population, right? That's what we need to emphasize. Get those cures, the 90% cures, I don't know the names for them, get them out to the most vulnerable. That's what we need to do. Get rid of this shutdown garbage. This is tyranny, and we gotta fight it. Everybody's gotta fight it. Okay, so let me go to page 3 here. Are you guys with me? Yeah! Oh, I didn't do this. We should give ourselves a round of applause. Look at these flags. Look at these signs. These are homemade signs. Give yourself a big round of applause. This is so incredible. This makes my heart beat. This is awesome. Okay, we stand with George Washington, who fought against the greatest army of the world at the time and won. That's what we are going to do. We can do that. We stand united. We gotta stand united. We stand with Paul Revere, who sounded the alarm all across the land to warn the citizens of the British invasion. That is what we are doing today. We are warning our fellow citizens to the crimes that are being perpetrated right in front of our eyes. Right? That's our job. We are Paul Revere's today. We are sounding the alarm. We are saying we will not take this anymore. We need to sound the alarm that our media is corrupt, and Facebook and Twitter are our enemies, even though some of us use it. You got to go over to Parler. You got to go to Rumble. Those are conservative reactions to this tyranny and this misinformation. So please go over to those, download them, and do that, because those are reactions to this tyrannous media. We need to sound the alarm that our media is corrupt, and Facebook and Twitter are our enemies. They are the arm of the totalitarian state, spewing propaganda and censoring conservative thought, right? If you don't get the information, you can't make the right decisions. This is not America, this is tyranny. Okay, here we go, next thing. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. You guys are awesome. Are we ready for the fight? Okay, get on those posts and applaud patriots fighting for us, and oppose those who want to tear us apart and tear us down. Wave your Trump flag. It's hard, but we are going to do it. Put those bumper stickers on your cars. I know it's scary, but the media is propagandizing your brain to think that you're in a vulnerable position. Every time I see a Trump car, I honk my horn, right? Support one another. Okay, so wave your Trump flags, get strong, and put on those Trump bumper stickers. Let the world know you will not take it anymore. Let us fight together and win. Thank you very much. This is America right here. You guys are beyond awesome. Thank you very much. Say, USA! 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 I got USA! Let's do one last thing. Okay, we're going to do a cheer real quick. The cheer is stop the crime. Or not stop the steal. There you go. This section is stop. The middle is the, and over here is steal. Thank you. It's senility comes in as you get older. So stop the steal. Okay, when I count to your second, scream it out. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again. Yeah. Okay, everybody go. Stop the steal. Give yourself a hand. Yeah, okay. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you.
Each one of us is a general. Each one of us is a hero. Each one of us is the protector of our lives, our children's lives, and the future of our country and this world. We're all just stepping up. Whenever you do, people are waiting and looking for you in your community, in your town, in your neighborhood. There are people all over waiting for you to step up, grab their hand, and say, let's stand together in this. And when we talk about the counties, I want to tell you what we do. Our strategies are around telling them, your writing is on the wall. The tyranny is exposed. We will take you down on these crimes against humanity. So that is the part. That is the message. The writing is on the wall. Get in alignment. Course correct. That's the message as community members. So I'm holding this Bible because someone left it up here. So I don't want her to go home. I think it might be someone named Chelsea. But if you are missing your Bible, please come up here. We'll have it right now at the sound stage. Did someone get their license? I think we still have someone who's missing their license. Do we? Want to say it again?
Dina Williams, you're here. I have your ID, driver's license.
I messaged you on
And I think it might be Chelsea Harris, but I'm not sure. So if you're missing a Bible, we have it up here. And now you want to speak a little more? We've got some more to tell you. Some important things you want to know.
We love Trump. We love Trump. We love Trump. We love Trump.
I live in Bell Palace.
I wanted to give you some legal tools. This is an information war. I was a psychological warfare officer in the United States Army. This war is about law and the Constitution. And there's two legal statutes you need to know. You need to write down. You need to exercise. You need to wield like your sword. And that is 18 U.S. Code 241, 18 U.S. Code 242. That is deprivation of rights under color of law. Anyone, any government official, any police officer, any judge, anyone in a government capacity that tries to use a law or a statute or a color of law to deprive you of your rights, your right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Your right to life is your right to a body without artificial masks and things. Anyone who tries to deprive you of your rights can go to jail for 6 months, 10 years, and even the death penalty if there's a death involved. So if any police officer, anybody says anything to you, get your phone recording. This is your best friend. This is your evidence. And you record anytime you're interfacing with a government official, a police officer, or a politician. And you cite 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. No, I will not do that. I will not comply, and I will charge you with 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242. 242 is the conspiracy part. You can also sue. You can sue for damages anyone that deprives you of your rights, and that statute is 42 U.S. Code 1983. 84 and 85 also has parts of it. But write that down, Google it, look it up, keep it in your car, keep it in your back pocket. 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242 and 42 U.S. Code 1983. And let me say this too, this war is being fought by some heroic women. Up here, these gals in the Freedom Angels. And all of the women here, let me say this, you have a very special place in this war. The white Anglo-Saxon, Caucasian, heterosexual men like me, we're dogpiled in every direction. But women are like chainsaws. They can cut through all of this. So I just want to inspire you women. Recognize that you have a special place in this war. You have a powerful tongue that many men don't have. So please wield it. Fearlessly, we stand with our women, but set them loose, and they will terrify these Democrats. And also, go to your churches. What I see here are warriors, patriots. You're the brightest bulbs and the saltiest grains in this country. But we have a lot of people sleeping in the pews and knitting circles and washing their cars. They should be out here. Every church in America should be sending its people out here. So when you go back to your towns, go put flyers under car windshield wipers. Go to your pastors and say, I want to set up a table for voter registration. That's their duty. They live in this country, so go to your churches and rally and recruit them. Don't let the idiot media say that every person up here is a white supremacist racist. That is a lie from the pit of hell. But we have to go up and wake people out of these pews. So please go forth and do it. We represent Contra Costa County, so if anybody wants to go and do some major victories, come up and see us in Contra Costa County. So thank you very much. Thank you, women. You have a special role. God bless you, and God bless our president.
Yeah, I know about the mama bear, the mama bear. So I can say, yeah, Ted Kim could come up. Yeah, he's coming up. So you know, I know the immovable part of me. I would definitely say the fiercest warrior is a mother protecting her child. And I know that that is real because I know it's in me, and I've stood with thousands of other mothers around this nation, and I know exactly what's inside. I know exactly that immovable, uncorruptible, aligned with soul and God power within us that we will not move. We will never move when our children's safety and well-being and health is at stake. And in case you didn't know, because I want you to know what 1,000 mothers did last year here at this Capitol in August and September. I'm going to just say, so we stood, actually Denise and I and another partner, we stood, the Freedom Hills, we stood on chairs on August 30th at the end of a long, long legislative battle, you know, where every legislator had full informed consent. They knew the suffering, they knew the science, they knew the data, and we knew the system was rigged against us. And so what happened, we stood on chairs, we were running the strategy on it, we were running the actual hearings with expert testimony, and then we said, where else do we have to go? Nowhere but to just say we're done. We won't comply with the tyranny. So what we did, it was as simple as stepping up onto a chair and saying no. We will not comply, we will not be silenced, we will not be disconnected from our truth and knowing, and we will not comply with tyranny ever. Move us, arrest us, whatever you gotta do, we're not complying. And then there, they didn't arrest us, 2 hours. Hang on a second. But we held an 11-day occupy of this Capitol. Mothers locked themselves to the front doors. They're arrested.
Certainly controlled opposition.
Okay, I think we're marching through. Let's do the chair for a second.
I haven't seen a lot of Bay Area patriots. The only one of the people I saw, well, I just met her, Lindsay Grathwell was here. I saw her.
So I just want to end with telling you
I know a lot of
that
when we stood on chairs that day, we thought we were going to be arrested within minutes. And they didn't know what they wanted to do, because honestly, there was 3 moms in dresses standing there, and they didn't want to make martyrs out of us by carrying us away in chains at the time. So after they didn't arrest us, we didn't know what to do. So we started chanting, and we said, "You have not represented California for all." And I want to tell you, as we were chanting again, I thought we were going to be arrested in minutes. How did I know anything else would happen? I don't know. So we didn't. We ended up chanting for nearly 2 hours. Well, Lorena Gonzalez had to finish the final budget session of the year, and if she didn't finish it, every bill would have gone away and died for the year. So she had to scream over us, chanting for hours. I want to tell you something that I haven't told people. When we were chanting, I didn't know there's a reason why prayer is repetitive, why chanting is repetitive. It's connected to God. It is connected to the human soul. And when I stood there chanting, it was being live streamed around the world, and I could feel every single one of us. We were standing for truth, for what is right and true, connected to God. I could put every battle that has been fought on those grounds to get to the town. And I want to say, that happened right here. We cracked open that portal to God and said, "Not on our watch."
That doesn't mean anything, because the tests
Not going to conform. We know it is aligned with God and truth.
my job
We feel it, and we won't be disconnected. And that was the mothers, because we're the pillars for life. And I want, I love the Papa Bears too, but I want to say, the Papa Bear, an Antifa member was just arrested or taken away.
My dad, yeah. There was 2 people in Florida who got corona.
That's right. No, we don't play. We don't play. We play with our kids. We don't play.
Whether it's
I don't know. You know what's alive with God. So right here on this ground,
isn't the virus.
Mamas
The
took a
problem is the
stand.
lockdown, right?
Their children.
And that's what we have to recognize,
And we
is
get to
that
all
it's
carry
a
that
little
on
bit
and stay
suspicious,
with
you
each
got to
one of us. So
admit,
that you
right?
other
Here
friends,
comes this virus from Wuhan, China.
I'm sorry, no, yeah.
And then,
So,
oh look,
we got a
here
few more
comes the
people on top.
WHO with a whole
Dear
set
friend
of
here, the
policies that we
Cowboys, who again have been
And
given
who
a
runs
bad
the
rap
WHO?
by fake
China.
news.
So, like, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not far a stretch to put through. All right. They've been planning this world government shit for years, long before you or I were born. You know? So it's not that, not conspiracy theory. Well, I mean, it is a conspiracy, but it's technically.
Big social media.
You got 2 or 3 people with a plan. That's a conspiracy.
The number one thing is that they claim that we're an ultra-right, white supremacist group. That couldn't be further from the truth. Our only stipulation for being a Proud Boy is that you're a proud Western man, and you're a patriot, and you love this country, and you're willing to stand tall to protect and defend it. And with that said, many of you have been occupied up here, but we've had boys walking around these perimeters, and we just had a clash. Antifa keeps trying to get in here. And what a lot of people don't understand is that Proud Boys never started, but we certainly do finish it.
And he's got one of their shields.
Nice Antifa shield today, and we'll take it as a trophy and a token. And that bastard in there is going to jail. So anyway, we need your guys' support. We know that if Joe Biden gets into office,
Sorry, guys, let me fix this.
we've heard from the grapevine exactly that he's going to come directly after us. So we're
Sorry, I
we're
should have
like
been more
you
focused
guys,
on that.
fathers,
They ran into
brothers,
Antifa and they stole a shield from him. He just held it up.
We put it all on the line because we're proud Americans and we want to preserve the traditional Western morals, values, and ethics, as it's slowly being eroded away by this liberal ideology. And we need to preserve that. Anyways, glad to be here. And as we say, the traditional Proud Boy greeting, proud of your boy, hoo-hoo!
And I think our next speaker is me. Me is our next speaker.
Hi, I'm me. My name is Chris Lawrence. I am from Marin County, California. I'm one of the only conservatives in the county. Oh, good. Except for my friend here. How are you? Good for you. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the walk away movement. Is anybody here a reformed liberal? I grew up in a household of FDR Democrats. Both my parents were born well before World War II. My mother graduated high school in December of 1941. Everyone in her graduating class that was male went and joined the Marine Corps. Half of them didn't come home. My ancestor that moved to the United States on my mother's side from Germany fought in the revolution. It's in my blood. And I'm proud of that. On my father's side, Captain James Lawrence gave the cry, "Never give up the ship," in the War of 1812. So I was raised to be a Democrat by FDR Democrats who believed that he was a good president. In a lot of ways he was, and in other ways, that's very debatable. But here's the reality. 18 years old, I go to sit down and fill out a voter registration form with my father. And I got to pick your political party. And there were like 20 of them, and I'd never even heard of 18. And I didn't know what to do. And he says, "Oh, just check Democrat." And I went, "Okay, check." Well, I was a Democrat from 18 until 42. I stopped voting Democrat at 32 because they walked away from me. How many people have seen Roseanne Barr say her little thing about, "We didn't move anywhere, you guys went"? Okay, that's exactly what happened to me. I realized one day, I kept looking around and I just thought, I don't believe a damn word they're saying. Nothing made sense. Nothing they were saying made sense. And I just gave up in that belief system. I was not for being a Republican. I did not know what conservatism was, but I knew that they did not speak for me anymore. And that movement has finally grown now to the walk-away movement. There are millions and millions of people in the United States who have decided these people don't speak for me. What's the alternative? Liberty. The alternative is liberty. Reality rests in your personal liberties. Your personal liberties are sacred. They are so sacred that we have a document that states that they were given to you by God and the government cannot take them away. This battle, as my friend here said, gentleman that got down a minute ago, he said this battle is for the mind. And he talked about the psyops, okay? Do you understand what a psyops is? Anybody not know? It means psychological operation. The idea is to wear down your will to fight. It's a military term. The principle of warfare is not to defeat the enemy. It is to utterly destroy their will to resist. What is the media doing to you right now? The media will not bend. My friend Lisa explained to me something recently, that they just developed a plan of how no one in the media will bend for a second. It's all been planned. They are in complete agreement. They are in collusion. Anybody heard that word before? Collusion? Yeah. The media will not bend. The media, I heard Rush Limbaugh say that the media is more important than the Democrat Party for the liberal agenda, and that the Democrats are incidental to the media. Incidental is in not necessary. The media has an agenda and a platform. They will not relent. They will not relent. Conservative ideals don't exist in mainstream media. They are utterly incompatible with their agenda and their narrative. You must resist the narrative. You must resist the narrative. Talk to your friends, people that you know that are liberals, people that hate Trump, and always ask them how much they value their liberty. How much is your freedom worth to you? What are you willing to do to keep it? My family has put their blood on the line. Many of you have. It really choked me up when I first got here at about 11 o'clock. I met all these Vietnamese Americans that are marching around us. I love you people. You're beautiful. I'm so thankful to stand up with you. You survived communism. I recently bought a book called Marx and Satan. Marxism is evil. Marx was a Satanist. He worshipped the devil. That is a fact. It is an irrefutable fact that he was a Satanist. Why do you think the most murderous belief system that has ever existed killed so many people? Where did it come from? The pit of hell. It is literally the pit of hell. And our liberty enshrined in our Constitution that states that we have liberty given to us by God that cannot be taken away by anyone is why I'm standing here telling you I am a conservative and a proud one. I am a libertarian and a proud one. I am a patriot and a proud one. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your age is. I don't care where you're from. I care if you believe in liberty and if you're a threat to mine or not. Because if you are, you're going to be surprised. I will not give up my liberty. The battle is for your mind. Never give up real estate in your mind to a lie. Never give up your mind to a lie. Your liberty was fought for and paid for in blood, and we must resist this lie. We're going to do a chant. I've been asked to do a chant. This is my first chant. And I'm going to love this. My first chant is going to be, the battle is for your mind. 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 Keep your mind free. Keep your heart free. Keep your voice free. Keep our country free. God bless America. God bless the President of the United States. Thank you.
All right, we know this is a battle for our minds, and it's a spiritual battle.
So let me introduce myself. My name is Sylvia, and I'm trying to organize the Jericho March 2020. If any of you are available tomorrow to meet me here at 11:30, where we can march 7 times around the Capitol. The Jericho March 2020 is happening all over the United States, at Capitol cities, at county seats, wherever there are seats of government. This is a spiritual battle as well as a constitutional battle. We must pray, we must stay strong, and we must assemble together. So please meet me here tomorrow at 11:30 and we'll know how to go from here. God bless you all today. God bless Donald Trump. God bless his administration. God bless your families. And God bless America. Thank you.
Yeah, and who made the cages? That's right. Actually, Julia spoke earlier really well. By design, everyone has been taught to identify, first by something that's divisive, like a party. If you're being taught to identify first as a Democrat, then you're under a psyops, because you are a human being, you are an American, you are a Black American, you're a Latino American, you are a Caucasian American, you're an Asian American. But first and foremost, you're a human being and an American. And we won't be divided. And I want to introduce my friend Kim. who's been standing and fighting for freedom from the beginning of this scamdemic that has led to this moment in time where a massive election fraud. So you can see we got a lot of California Highway Patrol out here in Sacramento PD. They're staying on the edges. Kim's just been out on the edges, but talk to us about what you want to talk to people about. Kim, you've been up and down the state for this whole year.
Over here.
Yes, I'm Kim Sargente out of Orange County. I first met the Freedom Angels down in Orange. These crazy gals came up to me, and they liked my megaphone. They wanted to borrow it for Lee Dundas. So I went over to their side and let Lee Dundas use it, and they invited me to come up here, and I did. And it was amazing. On May 1st, we had like 5,000 people here, all celebrating, all demanding, we have rights. And I watched these brave gals stand there on the steps, knowing that arrest was coming and imminent. And they stood their ground. And that was amazing to see their courage. It was inspiring. And I realized that this battle for our country is on many fronts. Who here has been given a great country? God gave you a country. When God gives you something, you have a responsibility to take care of it. That's Christian stewardship. God's given me children, the community, He's given me this country. So He gave it to me not to let it go down, but to take care of it and to build it strong and to maintain. And that's what this is all about. We're all here because we want to take care of this. We want to take care of what God has put in our hands. And He's blessed us. We don't have a monarchy. We have a republic. That means we can participate in the vote. If it's going right, it's running right, we choose our leaders. We chose Donald Trump. We all know that. Don't believe the media. Look with your eyes. You see us. You don't see opposition here in numbers. They're not fighting for Biden because they know in their hearts the fight is not out there. They don't feel it. So I just wanted to let you know that we were just out there in the periphery. They pepper sprayed us. Or the cops pepper sprayed them, but it wafted back on us. But I've been doing this for about almost 4 years. I've been bitten, I've been spit on, I've been punched. I got stabbed with a needle above my left eye at the Trump Star in Hollywood. I got hit in my knee just last Saturday with I think it was like a bicycle chain. I mean, I am honored to suffer all that because God has given me a task. And when would I ever get a chance to really, truly fight for my country? Because the fight is here. When will you get a chance? When will you get a chance to fight for your country? Ever. By us coming out here and showing, this is true mobilization right here. We're coming and we're showing the force, the power of truth. We're showing, I could go on, I've been followed to my car in San Clemente. I've been doxxed. They called my house, they vandalized my vehicle. I mean, I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. But I'm just saying, it's an honor. It truly is. I feel blessed to have experienced this ride. And these last 4 years have been some of the most fun and exciting and hopeful times in my life. And I just want to encourage you that this is all good. Because this is our task, all right? And one more thing I wanted to say. The media, it is a battle for your mind. And just I have to. You can do this too. I have to turn it off. I have to stop listening. Because they're using repetition. They repeat something enough times, they're trying to brainwash you. But you know what? You get your news, your information with your own eyes. What we see here, what we see, we know. What we hear Trump saying, it resonates with us because it's truth. He's operating in high degrees of integrity, and that's why the world is rejecting him. But not those that are chosen. We know the truth. So God has given us Trump. God has given us a country. God has given us so much. Let's just continue to take care of it and do the best we can. And remember that the battle belongs to the Lord. Amen?
Hello, everyone. You might not be familiar with me. I got a platform on Instagram. I'm Jubber Ball. I go by the Conservative King. I was born in Honduras. Came here in 1997. Proud to be here. Thank you. I joined this fight not because I was into politics, but because I saw the fake media, how they brought all this lies to everybody, how they use this psychological warfare to control everybody, how they feel and how they see things, right? See, I'm just a normal guy from the hood, from the streets that I'm not that brightest guy in the world to understand that they're playing with our mind. They're tricking everything that you feel and see, and they're just putting us against each other. And we at the end games, right? Where they want us to question what Trump is doing. They want us to question everything that he has fought so hard to do. And now they're doubting, even though he has shown actions, right? Has he not? In 4 years, he's shown actions, right? So anyways, back to the scenario. So this reason right here, is why I joined this. Because these ignorant people here, these puppets that show up just to speak when they feel like they can speak but have no facts, it's why I had to join this, right? Because I grew up in San Francisco, Geneva, Santos Street. I am from the hood and I know what it takes to have that ignorant mindset. I know what it feels to have that left mindset. So I don't run, so I know everything. And I know what we're trying to do. My friends do it. It is what it is, and they have no idea what it is. This is why we're here. This is why we won't change it. This is history to make it.
The left loves to just get in your face with their camera, and then they do the fake laughs. Does that sound familiar?
Trump 2020 won the election in a landslide. Get the hell out! Get the hell out! Get the hell out!
You can talk to me at times and they'll tell you a story. You're all twisted around. So, epic times, guys. You know, and that's what we need. We are in epic times. We're gonna wrap this up here. I'm gonna say a few things really quick. I wanna say, okay, because we're wrapping it up. Okay, guys, I would be really bummed if I didn't say this from the stage. Our elders are prisoners of war in their nursing homes right now. They are prisoners of war. Our elders and the disabled have no access. I have a friend whose father-in-law is in a nursing home back east. He gets a knock on his door twice a day to give him his food. You tell me that is anything but prison? It's not. And it's not okay. The only way that our elders and disabled are going to have the proper care is if we, who love them and will advocate for them, have direct access to make sure they are loved and comforted and have the best care. The stories that are coming out of the nursing homes will keep you up at night. They will make you sick. I can't read them without crying. If you take away anything from me,
We have our take.
He lost by millions and millions.
There's the big laugh.
Over here. Like, what do you expect? Electoral votes on December 14th. Joe Biden is not Joe Biden elect. He's not Joe Biden elect. December 14th, Joe Biden goes back to the forever. Set them free! Set them free! Set them free! Set them free!
She obviously has her own party to be going to celebrate Biden's win, right?
Set them free! 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 Set them free!
you reach out to the freedom managers. If you want to make a stand to fight freedom in your elders, we'll do whatever we can with you. But we're going to work in the counties. We're going to work in emergency access. We're not going to let these fools distract us and divide us. I'm sorry. It's foolish. Yeah, what cheer you want to do? We're going to do one more cheer. Then we're going to say a prayer. We're going to wrap it up. love this. We got a mama who's coming up here, who's going to tell you something. She's going to tell you her story, because this is all about each one of us, our stories. What's your name, Mama? Come on up. This is Val. If you can hear me, listen. It's time to listen.
Hi. I'm Val Crenshaw, culture warrior. Gonna exercise my Fourth Amendment. Gonna speak to Newsom. I'm gonna fucking tell him that I didn't get to fucking see my dad before he died. I didn't get to fucking post anything about him. My family hates me, and I'm just mad. My dad died in a prison down in the fucking hospital. My dad died in a ventilator, not because of COVID. He fucking survived a fucking heart surgery last year. He died after George Floyd, and I was not able to mourn him till this day. I went to church for the first time. What day? It's fucking November. It's November. My dad died in May. My dad is a better man than George Floyd ever was. My dad was a father. He was a husband. And he worked. And he loved us. And he didn't fucking deserve to die in a prison. And 2020. Fucking 2020. You're gonna tell me you had a fucking year? You fucking talk to me. You talk to me. You can't fucking take away what I fucking went through. I walked away in May because my dad died in a hospital without us. He died alone. He died a fucking husband. He had 3 daughters. You know my grandma is still alive. My grandma, thank God, and I fucking believe in God. I believe in angels. I believe that Jesus is here and God is on our side. We are Team Love. We're Team Love. Team Hate. I know what love is. I look in your eyes. I look in your eyes. They want to keep us apart. They want to keep us apart. They want to keep us apart, and they won't. They won't. Fuck you. Fuck you, Newsom. Fuck you, Democrats. Fuck you, Blue. Fuck you, Mom. We're making Cali red. We're gonna go red. 2024, we're going red. Crenshaw, Candace Owens, free thinkers. We're gonna keep voting. Because those fuckers don't know what they stand for, and they fall for everything. Don't stand for anything. Fall for everything. These sheep eat your grass. We smoke it. You eat it. Team Love. Team Love, right here. Jesus is here. God is here. God is real. We're American. Don't tell me I'm not Filipino because I vote for Trump. Don't tell me I didn't. Oh, you know this is my dad's fucking cane. My dad had hella pimp canes because he fucking was a pimp. He was a boss, and he knew he was a pimp fucking with a lot of women. My last name's Olada, if you don't get it. I know he's here. My mama Nina passed away yesterday, and my great aunt, my dad's aunt, she was a good woman too, and she died alone too, and I just am so sick of the shit. I'm so sick of the prisoners. I will not stop until this ends. I will not stop. I will not stop. And we will not stop, because we stand for something. We stand for something, and we're here together. And I'm second estate. I'm a fucking wrestler, and any Antifa who wants to kick my ass, I'd like to see them try. Team Love. 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 Thank you. I can go on forever. I love you. I love you.
I got arrested yet.
Well, so something going down there.
Patriots always win!
Get it, man. They got her out.
Well, I guess she finally got herself arrested.
We're up against the mindset that we can't even get our in different parts of the area. I know, he's in DC. Yeah,
She's arrested. And they'll probably give her some recommended counseling and let her go. Is that really her? I thought she was a bald chick. Looks a little different. Howdy.
Is he friendly?
Yeah, of course.
Can you pet him?
He doesn't look like hands, but you can try. Come here, Morgan. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Ah.
I'm gonna bring them down, wild ass birds here.
How you doing? Good to see you.
My crow. He ain't wearing his vest.
What?
Where's his vest? Smile.
He's wearing it.
You got his vest?
Yeah.
Oh.
Had me nervous for a moment. Howdy. I know, right?
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, hey, excuse me.
You
This one,
want a
he almost.
picture?
Okay, wait. Turn around so Johnny will take a picture of us. Turn around this way.
Oh.
Birdman.
Crow man.
What's up, Birdman?
Hey.
What's going on, big guy?
God. Here's the family reunion.
We're gonna say hi.
Good to see you.
This is Russ.
I'm sorry.
Missed it. This guy started
I got
with his chain.
Was he?
And so he hit me with it.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Some guy threatened you with a chain and then
Well, he
hit
was
you with
threatening
it?
other people with the chain, right? And so I walk up to him, and I was like, "Hey, what the heck are you doing? Why are you threatening him?" And I'm like, "Why don't you threaten me?" He said, "Well, I won't do it because you're handicapped. You're in a wheelchair." Wow. I'm like, "But you got a chain. That's already, doing something wrong."
The only reason you wouldn't beat you with a chain is because you're
I was
in a wheelchair.
So I said, "So hit me." He's like, "Only way I'm gonna hit you is if you touch me." So I went like this, and he hit me with the chain.
Is he arrested now?
Oh yeah, he got arrested.
Is that
They
that
bum
person?
rushed him. No,
Good.
that was somebody else.
So you went
Yeah.
like
She got the bird, guys. You like his bird?
that is
What's your bird's name?
Morgan.
Morgan. Say hi, Morgan.
Say hi, Morgan.
Did you get that girl who was talking over here?
Yeah, I got a little bit of her.
All right.
Hey, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Eddie Gun Film.
Could I do that? I'm not sure how to do that.
You're actually live.
What's this guy doing?
I want to take a picture. Yeah, like and subscribe so I can go live more.
His dance moves are so good, he kicked over his bucket of money.
I can get a ban for Facebook. That's why I'm losing it. Facebook. Yeah, they're banning left and right. They're censoring comments. Ben and I, we would have like 10,000 people watching our videos. Now we go on Facebook, we get like $500
You should at least try that. That's
Big tank censorship.
That's the only place where I'm allowed right now.
Parlor and MeWe. Yeah, I've been doing Parlor lately.
I think I might go to Parlor eventually.
Parlor works
I
pretty
did
good.
start a Parlor account, but then I found out some things about Parlor. Yeah, they're not the best jump. Yeah, they're also going to be tracking you and all that shit.
All right, I got it.
Bet, Telegram.
Yeah, that's what we
Get on
do.
Telegram.
All right, guys,
Start a
I gotta
channel.
get going.
All right, I'll see you
I got
around.
church tonight.
Okay. I love you guys, but I gotta stop. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to Survive the Jive. Make gonzo journalism great again. Adios.